it says, so whenever, sometimes what you see, whenever you click this, if you are trying to log into the NW1 system, you are unable to log into the NW1 system, right? So might be a, so here, if you are unable to log into the NW1 system, so what happened?
Sharing
So,
the screen, sir. Sorry.
Bro, can you share the
Screen is
screen?
not available.
oh, yeah. So if you see here, if you see here, I'm trying to log into the NW1 system. Okay. So, but when I'm trying to log into the other systems are opening. Other systems are opening here, right? Only NW1 system we had these issues here, right? NW1 system we are unable to log. So you can see the S4 system got opened, some other system got opened. So it's opening, but only NW1 system is we are unable to open it. NW1 system, we are unable to open it here. So in this case, if you are trying to user trying to log into the SAP system, he is unable to log in. He is unable to log into the SAP system here. So not reachable status here. So what does it mean? Which means either system is down, either dispatcher is down, or so work processor, dialog work processor not taking here. Three reasons here, right? Either dispatcher. Why? Because dispatcher will take the request, will assign to the available dialog work process here, right? So here it is not working here. Then we need to log into the system and we need to see what's happening with the my dialog, my NW1 system, is it up or not? No, it's down, right? It's down system. Then how it will take the request, right? So then we can start it. It's down here. So we can start it here. So we can start from, so we can start the systems. So multiple ways we can start it here. Either SAP control command, we can use it here, or we can also use the SAP MMC to start the SAP applications. So then stop SAP, start SAP, if it is the Linux, we can use it multiple ways. We can use it to do this one here, right? So let me start it now. So then we can able to log in. So in a real time, in case of if you are unable to log into the system, if you are unable to log into the system, the main reasons should be, so dialog work process status you need to check whether the dialog work process are available or not. That is the main important thing here, right? So right click and start it from MMC. Right click from start it from MMC here. If it is the MMC, the right click and start it. It is MMC, right click and start it here. So when you are starting the SAP systems here, when you are starting the SAP system here, first ASS will start. First, ASS will start. See here. Then only applications will start here. First, message server, NQ server will start. Then only applications will start here. Dispatcher will start, and dispatcher will start the remaining process and everything here. Right? So SAP starting procedure. Suppose we want to start the SAP starting procedure is the first DB we have to start it, right? Then yes, we have to start it. If you want to start it individually, then application servers we have to SAP apps we have to start it here. Apps means application servers we have to start it here. SAP the starting procedure. This starting procedure is very important, guys. So next one is the SAP stopping procedure. Stopping also there is a procedure, means reverse order, right? SAP apps you need to stop it, then ASCS you need to stop it, then DB finally you need to stop it here. Sometimes the people will do like a, so while starting, people will do when when starting the when starting the SAP, what they will do, they will start database will be started always directly. They will start the SAP application without starting the ASCS, message server and queue server. Then it won't start it here. Why? Because ASCS will control the all the app servers and everything here, right? So that is while stopping, immediately if they stop the database, then both will be crashed again. Both will be crashed again. Both will be crashed suddenly down, right? That is not the procedure, correct procedure here. This is the starting procedure. This is the stopping procedure. We have to do that one. Okay. So once you done it, then we can use it. Either if it is the Windows, if the Windows systems, we can use the, so Windows systems, we can use the SAP MC, SAP MMC, then so right click on the SAD, then start, then stop, then restart. You can use it here for stopping and starting the SAP systems here. You can use it here. Or we can also use the SAP control commands. SAP control commands, we can use it here for starting the SAP systems and stopping the SAP system. We can use the control commands here, right? SAP control -nr means instance number. Okay, what is the instance number of that application server? Then -function. Then what is that? -function. Then the stop service, then what is the SID? The stop service SID. Then so we can use the SAP control command. Control command is you need to type it OS level. So control command. So you have to type it here, OS level here, right? Then the stop system, then we have to use the, so we have to use it first. Stop system we have to use it, then we have to use the stop service SID. So we have to use it here for stopping the and starting the systems here. SAP control command, either Windows or Linux, it's a common control commands. We can use it here. SAP control commands here, SAP control command here for stopping and stopping the SAP systems here. SAP systems here, right? So either stop service, start service, right? So stop service, start service SID. So then we can use it here. So here instance number, if it's the ASCS instance number, then SID we have to change it here, right? So then, so if you want to stop all, then stop SAP, stop system all, stop system SAP. So like that we can use the commands here. Like that we can use the commands here, right? SAP control commands here, right? So otherwise, if it is a Linux, very simple commands here. If it is a Linux systems here, so just so with SID ADM, both we have to run with the SID ADM user. Then simple stop SAP command all, and all means all will be stopped in the sequence was start SAP all. So I no, I want to start only ASCS means, then start SAP, then ASCS instance number you need to type it here, right? Then only ASCS will be stopped. Then start SAP D. So what is the instance number? D01. Then only D only applicant server specific instance number will be started here, right? All means all, it means ASCS and all application servers will be stopped in that host here. So stop SAP, start SAP, simple commands here. Okay, simple commands, it will be in the Linux level. Here also MMC is there. We can use these commands and stop and start the SAP systems here. In the Linux also we can use the SAP control commands. We can use it here. SAP the control commands, you can use it here. Multiple ways to start and stop the SAP systems here, right? So Windows, we have the MMC will be in the desktop icon will be created during the installation, that we can use it and start and stop the SAP systems here. Here also in the Linux level, we can use the commands and start and stop the SAP systems here. Okay, so that is the one thing here. Okay, so start SAP and stop SAP commands here. Okay, so let me see whether we can able to log in. So connecting. So which means it is trying to get the free dialog work process here. So as soon as SAP started, first of all, it will process the, if any some internal operations are there, it will process. Then so then work process will come to the, so then work process will come to the waiting status here. As soon as any one of the work process will become active, as soon as any work process will become active here, what will happen immediately? So immediately can able to get the connection here. See here, immediately we can able to get the connection here. That's what will happen in the systems here. Okay, so now let's log into the systems. Let's log into the systems here, and so we can validate it here, right? We can check the all the things, we can check it out here, right? So now that is the stop and start schedule here, right? So once system started, then we can validate it. So yesterday we checked the background jobs, right? That is the one important concept here, right? One of the important concept in the important. Why? Because the background work process will carry this work in the background mode, in the night mode. Why? Because nighttime more jobs will run. So jobs are very important. Automatically, without manual intervention, the jobs will run. You don't need to stay, you don't need to run anything here. One time, if you schedule it, one time setup, that time you have to, one time you have to carefully set up here, right? So one time you need to set up all those things, you need to do that one, right? So one more thing, so job name, in the job name field, we have to provide the job name, the job class. So depends upon the priority of the job, we need to set the job class here, right? Either job class A priority or B priority or C priority, very high priority, medium priority or low priority. So we can select it, depends upon the priority. So when this priority will be used, when this priority will be used here, right? When the priority, suppose we have only one background work process is free, right? But you have the three jobs are there. Three jobs has to run at the same time. Three jobs, 6:15. Three jobs had to run here. One is a 6:15. Same, one more job should be run at the 6:15. One more job should run at the 6:15 here. So in that case, both should run at 6:15, 6:15, 6:15. To run the job, you need the work process. BTC work process is required. But here 6:15, three are there, but only one work process are there. To run these three jobs simultaneously, three, you need the three BTC work process are required here. One job, one work process will handle only one job at a time, not the multiple things here, only one thing here. So BTC work process only one is there. In that case, system will decide which one has the high priority. System decide the which one has the priority set A, means high priority. First, it will process the priority, high priority job, it will process it, then priority wise it will process it. But sir, both are the high priority, you got a doubt. Sir, both are the high priority. Then in that case, both are the high priority means then, so first job, what is the first job which is scheduled? Then it will process that job and then it will process the next job here, next job. In seconds difference, it will process the both the jobs here, one after one other, it will process it here, right? So that is the thing we can observe it here. That time this priority will be used here. So then what is the target where you want to execute it here? If you have more than one application server, in which application server you want to execute this job? If you have more than one application server are there, then where you want to execute, right? So then that time target server we can fill it out. Otherwise, I don't want to execute in a system should be decide means you can leave empty. If you leave empty, system will decide where in which application server. Why? Because each application server you have the jobs. Then system will decide where you want to run this job here, right? So that time, so system will decide these parts and everything here. The next one is the next one is the job steps here. So SAP level, there are the three types of job steps are there in the SAP. There are the three types of job steps are there in the SAP here. One is the ABAP program. One is the ABAP program here. One is the ABAP program. Then second one is the external command. External command. Then third one is the external program here. ABAP program, external command. We can use it here. ABAP program means means these three we can we can give to SAP to execute it automatically. These three, any one of three, or three also you can set it out here, right? Any one of three you can give to SAP to run it here, right? Any one three you can give to SAP to run it here, right? To run it to you can give to this three to SAP here. That is possible here. You can give to SAP here, right? So these three will run it here. So above steps, you can execute it here, above steps. See here, system is responding very slowly. So let me check what's happening. Many days back, we have restarted. Responding very, very slow. See, so online, which means only one application server will be chosen here. Only one application server will be there here, right? So that is the one thing here. Okay, so next one is the job steps here. Three types of either above program, external command, external program. This will be provided by the our who are asking us to schedule a job. They will provide you the clear detail here, right? So sometimes they may provide you the above program. Most of the time they will provide the above program. Why? Because they will do the developments on the same above system. So that program they will give to us that has more lines. That program is maybe the salaries related thing. So with that we will get the salaries from the system will execute. Then we will get the salaries here. They will write the code clearly from this account to this many accounts. You should execute it. So should pay, so it's like that they execute the payrolls job and everything here. Payroll salaries job everything here. Right? They will set it out carefully. They will set all those things here. Right? So here job step user. Sometimes they want to run the job in the dedicated user, batch user or some dedicated user they want to run. Then we can change the user as well here. We can change the user to different user also. We can change it here, right? That is the one thing here. Then name of the program. So name of the program, they will provide you the custom programs and everything here. So you need to provide the program, and if the variant is there, you need to provide the variant. What is mean by variant means variant will control the program execution and everything. Sometimes the program contains the tons of lines here. So they don't want to execute all the lines here. Then they want to control it. Then so how the clutch and brakes are very important for bike or car to so control the speed. Same way here the variant is very important to control the program execution and everything here. So which means it has the some conditions here in the variant. So variant conditions are there. Only this based upon these conditions. So you will be able to drive you will able to execute the program here, right? System able to execute it here. So with thousands of tons of lines are there, system trying go and execute the tons of lines. Means it may take 3 hours, 4 hours. System in between system will go hung status here, right? Why? Because the job is executing more than 1 hour, then definitely there is a job. Each work process. Then work process means work process continuously running means it acquires some memory. So definitely we may have the memory issues and slowness issues and everything in the system here. That's what we need to check it out in the systems here, right? So then name of the program we have to provide it here. Name of the program we have to provide in the systems here, right? Name of the program. So any program name you can provide it here. What is the program and what is the developer developed the program, either command or command this one. So rarely this one is used rarely here. Above program is the rare cases. Means usually generally everybody will use the above program only. Only exceptional cases above commands or external program they will use it. That is the very very rare chances here. So not the regular chances here. Then here we can provide the any one of the program you can provide it here. Suppose like RSBTC del 2 one of the program and one of the variant I have given here, right? So then job startup conditions, immediate job startup conditions. I want to run immediate. I want to run this job immediately. Immediately I want to run this job. And also immediately I want to run the job. But the condition is here, I want to run the job. So daily I want to run the job here. Okay. Periodic job. Every day I want to run this job here. Every day I want to run the job. But at what time? Suppose example, starting from today, the date is here. I want 10 to. Okay. 10 to. So just I'm giving the some conditions here. For job run conditions, I'm giving here some conditions. I want to run the job starting from 10. Okay, starting from 10, and it should not start after 6. Only business days, business hours I want to run my job here. Only business hours I want to run my job here. Then in that case 10 I have mentioned here. Then I mentioned scheduled start. Then should not start after 6. After 6, anytime it should not start, right? Then I can maintain the 6 o'clock like this. You can mention it, that periodic job, every hourly it should run like that. I can maintain the one job name here, one job name. I want one thing I can maintain it here, right? One thing I can maintain it here.
Sir, question, there is a periodic job is there now. What about that one?
Sorry, can you speak clearly?
Yeah, periodic job. You check that mark.
Variant.
Periodic job.
No. Variant is the variant, right? You are talking about the variant.
No, sir. Here, periodic job in the start time.
Periodic job means when you want to run it periodically, only one time, or you want to run every 5 minutes or every 10 minutes. So when you want to run hourly, daily, so weekly, monthly, and other period like every 10 minutes, every 5 minutes, every 1 hour, every day, every 2 weeks, every monthly, when you want to run this job here. So those settings we have to clearly, explicitly, we have to define it here. If you define it, the job will run accordingly, the job will run. Suppose my job wants to start for 10 o'clock, then every hour, then 10 to 11, then 11 to 12, then it should not start after, 6 p.m. It should not start after 6 p.m. here. Like that I am setting here. 6 p.m. means 8, right? 6 p.m. It should not start after 6 p.m. here. Like that I'm giving the some conditions. Sometimes you may get this type of things here. So my job will start at 10 o'clock. Then after that 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, up to 6 it will run. Then after 6 it will not run. Why? Because I mentioned like not start after 6 o'clock. Again start again. So start again. So 10 o'clock here. So like that I mentioned the conditions here. Then hourly, I want to run hourly this job here, right? So the restrictions means if you want to, if you don't want to execute the job Saturday, Sundays and public holidays, then you can keep it. Always execute the job, that is fine. So even Saturday, Sunday, public holidays also it will be executed. You want to move to the previous day, you want to move to the maybe next day, that you can execute it, that you can plan it. So how you want to execute the job, you can plan it here, right? So then keep on the OK button here. Then you can see that the conditions hourly it will run every day, daily, hourly, but it will start from 10 o'clock, then not start after the this o'clock here. Like that you have given the in the startup conditions, you have given the timelines here. Then click on the save button here. Then job got released status. Job has released status here. So job has some statuses here. Job has some status, right? So scheduled. Before, when you define the step, that time scheduled status. When you assign the timelines, either any one of the timelines, if you assign it here, then that is in the released status here. Released status here, right? That is the one thing here. Then that is in the one thing here, released status here. So then after that, so we can check it out, job is released, right? Job is released status here. Then we can check it out if you go to the SM37, so we can check it out here, which user, this is the maybe job name. So we can check it out here, what is the test name. So test one. So when you want to when it is started scheduling here, 14th, right? 14th it should start. 14th it should start here, right? Then 14th you selected, click on the OK button. So then otherwise if you don't remember the job name, yes, this is the job name here. You can see job name here. So 2 jobs you scheduled here. They delete the one of the job. So 2 jobs, 1 job. See here, it will starts from 14th. 14th, so 10 a.m. it will start. Supposed to start the job is 14th 10 a.m. You no need to start it. No need to manual intervention. Automatically system itself, it will start the job here. If you want to stop the job, you can stop it. Active jobs, we can stop it. We want to change the timelines in SM37, go to the change the timelines, go to the startup conditions, you can change it. You can change it here. You can change it immediately. You can change it here. Immediately, you can change it here. That's you can do that one here. That you can do that one. Immediately you can change it. You can change the timelines. Suppose you given wrongly, then again you want to change it. You no need to create it here. Again, there is a change option. You can go to the change from job change. Then you can edit it here. You can do the changes here. That's possible, right? That is also possible. Everything is possible from SM37. Only creation, except creation is not possible. Creation we have to use the SM36. Then job changes, job cancel, job deletion, job whatever you want to do, all the possibilities are there in the SM37, right? So long running jobs, cancel jobs, finding out the everything. So if anyone asks any questions on the jobs except creation, you can say SM37 is the transaction code. There we can do all those the operations. So that's why we can see the job administration related activities, administration related operations we can perform SM37, right? So only creation is possible in SM36 here, right? That is only small difference between the SM36 and SM37 here, right? That is the jobs related thing here. Okay. So then in the work process administration part, we have the DVEBMGS, right? DVEBMGS here. M means message server. M means message server here, right? So M means message server here. Before we discuss about the message server gateway spool here. So right. So we have the ST22. We have the some other general transaction code ST22 above runtime errors. Above runtime errors here, right? So if you go to the ST22, system is continuously running, right? So if any runtime errors means either program errors or syntax errors. Why? Because SAP system means collection of lot of programs, right? So programs means obviously always new versions will come, always new versions will come, and all those things will happen in the systems, right? New versions will come, and so let me check whether the job is what job is doing here, right? The test job. So there are a lot of things are running here. So a lot of things are canceling here. Not sure what's happening here. What is this job? So and also in the job, we have the standard background jobs here, standard jobs here, standard jobs here. So this standard jobs, there is a standard jobs concept here. So which means standard jobs means system internal jobs here. SAP, every SAP system, there are the some internal jobs. It will do the some internal cleanup activities and everything here. Internal cleanup activities and everything here. So spool here, we have the spool check, table consistency check here, and active jobs check here, job statistics check here. Then delete the arpond jobs here, above dumps, delete the old above dumps, delete the old batch inputs, delete the some reorg the jobs. There the some internal jobs are there here. These are like a, so it will delete the some of the batch inputs jobs, some of the old active jobs, some of the like some cleanup. It will do the cleanup activities in the system here. So this will be scheduled. So as soon as you done the system installation, we have to schedule these jobs here. Select all the jobs, then click on the default scheduling here. Then all the jobs will be scheduled. All the jobs will be scheduled status. It will come to the scheduled status here, which means it will run all these jobs will run in the system. It will do the some cleanup activities, and all those things will be performed in the systems. Cleanup activities and everything will be performed in the system. Standard background jobs, deletion of the old background jobs here. So in the system, there are the many backlogs are there, right? So daily there is the thousands of jobs or tons of jobs are executing in the system. So the logs will be stay, the logs. See here, how many jobs are there here, right? Either cancelled, finished, released one. There's a lot of jobs are there here. Lots are there here. So here, this will be stay in the system itself only here. But there is no use of staying here. We can clean up, which means you no need to clean up. SAP is providing the one of the standard jobs here, housekeeping jobs. That's we will call it as the housekeeping jobs. So it will system internally it will it will do the cleanup of some of the old, which are older than 14 days logs, older than 14 days waste, that will be cleaned up. It will be cleaned up by the system here. That is the old standard background jobs are available in the system here, right? So then ST22, if you go to the ST22, you see every day we are getting so there 300 plus runtime errors we are getting, which means system is not in the good shape. Your SAP system is not in the good shape here. So which means there are the lot of errors, runtime errors are coming here. Lot of runtime errors are coming here in the system, which means so there are some program. Let's see what's the error here today. There are the spool internal error, spool internal error, spool internal error, spool internal error, which means there is a spool job which should clean up there is a spool job which will clean up all the records here. So all are the runtime errors. Runtime errors means system there is some overflow happening. The tables got filled up, overflow happening. The spool tables means system standard jobs are not running, which is not doing the cleanup here. This is the one of the impact will happen. If the standard jobs are not running, it will not do any cleanup of the old runtime errors, old above dumps, old spool records. It will not do anything here. So what will happen? We may face this type of runtime error here, spool internal error. So which means spool internal error here, right? So this is the known error. This is the known error here. When this will come here, like spool related things here, if a spool table got overflow happens, so spool means a printer related request here, right? The spool work process will handle this type of request here. So if the standard background jobs will come and will delete the old spool records, old printer requests. So if it is not doing, it's not deleting, then definitely system will get full and we may face this type of errors here, right? So then now we schedule the standard background jobs. So it will do the cleanup of all those things and everything in the system here. So like that in ST22 we can observe it here. So what's happening in the system? Are there any errors? So this is one of the daily monitoring activity. Who is the user? At what time this is occurred here? What is the runtime error here? So all those things will happen in the systems here. You see, so all are the spool internal errors. It is happening. It's happening in the maybe daily 1 hour. Each 1 hour this is happening. So like dumps are occurring here. 300 dumps or 360 dumps are occurring in the system here. There are lot of dumps are occurring in the system, right? So like that system, if any issues in the system, definitely it will throw the dumps here. Definitely it will throw the dumps here in the ST22. In the ST22 we can see the dumps here in ST22. So in ST22 we can see the dumps and all those things here, right? All those things here, and right, this is the one thing here. This is the one thing it will happen in the systems here, right? So this is the this is the dumps related things here. It's not only spool related. In the system, you have some program error. Then the program error will be displayed. Then we need to check which program we had this issue. Is there any line issue? Is there any code issue? Then we need to route the request to the respective functional team, the respective development team, respective teams. We have to assign the request to them here. Respective teams, we have to assign the request to them here, right? So suppose example, let me show you here one of the system here. So ST22, if you go to the ST22, sometimes it will be green, right? ST22 sometimes it is green, which means so no operations, nothing is happening here. No operations, no errors, nothing is there in the system here, right? No errors here. If you go to the ST22, the first transaction code and the dollar bottom everything, see 0. But yesterday we had 84 runtime errors here. Yesterday we have the 84 runtime errors here. See here, DB error here, DB error. DB means there is a connection to database got broken. There is a space, there is a space, there is a space, there is a free space related issues in the S4 system. So DB internal error. What is that here, right? So there is a error when accessing the table DD and TT is database table here, right? There is a error here. So what is happening here? So there is a cannot allocate enough memory to this table. So which means so system unable to allocate the some certain memory here. You have the clear information. You have the trick here. See here, what happened here? What you can do here, right? What is the error analysis here? How to correct the error here, right? What information where it got terminated, right? So source code, active calls. So you have the some information because of how much memory it is occupied, unable to allocate the memory. Then what is the memory size currently? What is the free memory? How much memory it got allocated? So what's happening in the system? You will get the all the information here. You will get the all the information by in the ST22 here, right? We can analyze it here. We can analyze it, but not all the issues related to the us. So if any program error or if any syntax errors, if any timeout error, any user related errors, that will be done by the your respective functional or respective development team. If any technical errors, suppose like spool overflow, which means because of the background job is not running spool overflow, that is we have to take it out, right? DB SQL error. So we have to check whether we can do it, then we can check it out, this related things here, DB. So then like that, we need to clearly check. So we have the space related issues here. No more space currently available here. So resource bottleneck, right? We have the some space issues in the system here, right? Space issues in the system here. Some limits has been, you have to increase it in the systems, right? So then what we have to do to fix permanently, there is space parameters. We need to increase the space parameter value. Then so we can fix that issue here, right? Regarding the PXS space related things here. So like that, so we need to check the above runtime errors in the systems. We need to check the above runtime errors in the systems. Okay, so it's not like that. This specific dump you have to check. This specific dump you have to check it out here. If it is the program error, syntax errors, or it's something like development has to look. You need to coordinate with the development team. You have to fix that issues here. It is the hours related, which we can do as part of our scope of activity. So then we can fix the issues here. Functional, then functional team can fix it out here. Something like program related, which we cannot be fixed. Program means definitely developers only, right? Scenarios, something means definitely it should be the functional team only, some job, something. So that those things like that we have to. So we have to check. This is one of the our as part of the our daily monitoring activity. So we can check the above runtime errors in the system here. It will throw the errors dumps in the systems here, right? The next one is the SM21. So above system logs here, system logs, LOGS system logs here. If you go to the SM21, that is the dump. This is the log here. Here we can check the logs here. What's happening in the systems here, right? So what's happening in the today's date. So I don't want to today's date here. I want to change the date to the 1 o'clock here from 1 to till now. What's happening in my system here, right? There is a update was deactivated manually by whom? So under the client. So then update was deactivated by whom? So it's by basis user. So we deactivated as part of our testing. We have deactivated update here, right? Then certificates related errors here. Then transaction. So user DDSC deleting the destinations here. Basis user deleting the something they are doing here. So each and everything. So which means we cannot escape from the system. Whatever you are doing in the system, everything in the backend it will be recorded. Backend it will be recorded here. Backend it will be recorded here. Each and everything, any system, if you take it out, the backend it will be recorded. So which means all the related things we can find out from here. All those things we can check it out from here. So in the systems we can check it out what's happening in the system, what are the errors, what are the log files, all the information. So spool errors got occurred. The spool is full. As I mentioned here, the spool is full here. The spool table got full here. So spool table got full is here. When you are trying to create the spool request, system determined no more free spool request numbers. Delete the spool requests which are no longer required, right? Which means it's saying that there are spool tables here, printer request here. So normally in the upcoming topic, there is a DVEBMGS. S is the last spool. So this is the spool, last spool request. We can see it here. Last spool request, we can see it here. Let's see how many spools are there here, right? If you go to the SP01 and we can see the spool request, but this topic we have not completed, but just want to show you here to everybody. Okay, so it's happening. In the time zone. Sometimes some time zone issues we are getting here. Time zone not correctly set. So operational modes are switching happen. Someone deleting something here, RFC destinations and everything. So everything will be tracked here. Sometimes what you will get the request from the customer saying that, so hi basis team. Yesterday 14th, 13th at so 4:40 exactly, we have faced some issue. Can you please find out what happened during that time here, right, in the system? Then we have only one way to check it out here. Are there any dumps during this time? No dumps. Are there any system locks? Definitely there is system lock. Here it's a like transaction got cancelled here. Transaction got cancelled here. So why the transaction has terminated? Maybe caused by the application got cancelled here. It's not cancelled by us. System itself cancelled the cancel, detected the cancel, due to which so proceed with the transaction. There is no so like that system itself it's cancelled here. Transaction got cancelled. It's not our duty. We have not done it anything here. System itself it cancelled the session here. So like that we can find out here from logs. This is the above system log messages. Anything abnormalities in the system here, each and everything like low priority, high priority, or success messages, everything will be recorded in the system. Everything will be recorded in the systems here. Everything will be recorded. So that is the high priority things. Is low priority, anything, any message, any error message that will be displayed in the SM21 above system logs here. Above system logs, we can check it out here. System logs. Okay, SM21 system logs here. So here, based on the error message, we need to take the respective action here. Respective actions we have to take it out here, right? So then one is the SM04. SM04 list of logged on users list here. List of logged on users here. AL08 means this is also system wide logged on users list here. This is system wide logged on users list here. Okay, system wide logged on users list here. Right. Suppose I want to check only the specific application server related logs. How many work process? How many are logged into the system here? They are the 6 user sessions and 6 above sections are logged into the system. In that, one person is doing the SM04 transaction code is opened, which means which by us we have opened a transaction here. So right, so we have done it, that one, right? So then AL08 means all the information one screen we can see it. Suppose we have the 3 application server. Each application server, how many users are logged into the system, from which client they are using, and all those things we can see it in the AL08. AL08 is the transaction code to check the all user sessions and everything here. See see here, one of the user with this one is the client host. What is the IP is logged in, then what is the application, then what is the what time he logged into the system, how much memory is consuming in the system, then all the information we can see it here. Suppose I want to cancel this user, he is not doing anything system here, right? I want to cancel this user here, select it, then what is the above session, then select the session here, right? What session you want to select it, then delete the session here, then your session got deleted. Your above session got your session deleted by you only, right? So like that we can forcefully terminate the session, right? So user unable to do it, so he is doing some abnormalities in the system, then we can terminate the user, right? So we can in SM04 or AL08, you can go ahead and you can see the, so SM04 is the application server specific, one instance application server specific. How many users are logged in, we can check it out. AL08 is the entire system wide, how many application servers are there, entire system wide, all the application servers. From our case, we have only one application server, either SM04 or AL08 will give the same results. right? So then it will give in the same results here. That is the, so SM04 and AL08 transaction code here, right? SM04 and AL08 transaction code here. So like that, we can check it out in the systems here. Like that, we can check it out in the systems here, right? If you see here, so we can find out the what's happening in the systems and all those things we can find out here. So there is a database inconsistency. Database inconsistency here. So what is this error message here? Starting of the in ECP system, we got it. What is this here, right? If you go to the ST22 dump, so we can check it out. Oh my God, lot of dumps are generating, right? So what is this error messages here? Why this we are getting this error messages here? So might be a, so syntax error. See here, now we have the syntax errors. Syntax errors. This is the start call sick. So might be an I think it's a time zone issue. Let's see what happened here. So sick, they are asking us to execute the SICK. So nothing is there. So temporary issue, that is fine. But there are a lot of dumps are there here. Lot of dumps are there in the SAP system here, especially in the production syntax errors. All are the syntax errors. Right? So illegal time zone, syntax errors. So okay, there is a syntax error in the program. This is the above program. In the above program, there is a syntax errors here. So what is that error here? So there is a, so it will error analysis here. The following syntax error occurred in the program. There is a unknown, the method, there is a method authorization related thing here. It is a protected or so private mode they have set it out. So they need to change it. It's not your duty to change the code corrections and everything here. So you need to, something like program error. It will come like program error. Definitely it will be taken care by the your above parts. Above parts will take care of that one. So what they will do? So in where it got terminated in the line 11, in the line 11, the source code of the line 11, it got occurred. So where is the line 11? Here. So this is the one here. So here they will go to here. So then, so they will correct this line, go to the SA38 or SC38, then they will go to this method and they will see where the incorrect is maintained here, some syntax, some open bracket, some closed bracket, some commas, full stop, where they have maintained here. So they will check all those things, they will check it out here. They will check all those things, they will check it out. Then they will go to the edit mode. Then, so they will go to the edit mode here. So then they will do the some changes and they will save it. Then the job will not fail next time. Why? Because they have corrected. What is the correct here? The termination point is in the line 11. Line 11, this is the termination point here, right? The termination point, that is the line 11, that is the termination point here. Yes, there is a program error. Definitely, this is the one. Why? Because there is a note we have to apply in the system to fix this issue, right? Then, even though if they are unable to fix it out, then they will contact SAP. SAP will give you the fix we have to implement in our SAP systems here, right? This way, like that, we need to deal the above dumps here, like that. Sometimes you see call function not found. What is this error messages here? Call function not found here. So there is a functional model. So there is a functional model. This functional model is not exist in our SAP system. So it's a programming error. Category is the programming error. So definitely the developer has to look this one. Okay, developer has to look this one here. So this is the way we need to check the transaction systems health status and all those things in the systems here, right? List of logged on users ST22. Okay, so this is the these transactions you can practice it for today. Okay. So ST22, SM21 background jobs are very important. Please re-practice background jobs, SM04, AL08. Then we have many are there, but we'll go one by one slowly. Okay. So any questions, anyone?